Welcome back to the Duramax, guys. If you've been following along, you saw we unboxed the HSP hot side intercooler pipe just the other day. If you haven't seen that video yet, go and check it out. Another quality HSP piece. So today we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the install. This is the pipe we're going to be replacing. Comes right off the turbo and comes right on down here through all this garbage into the intercooler. I've already gone ahead and, for time's purposes, removed the inner fender well. So the new pipe is a much larger diameter, has less bends. It gave us a different boot and everything, new clamps to go with it, so we don't have to reuse any of this old rusty garbage. And it actually goes straight into the intercooler versus this almost 90-degree bend you see down here. Unfortunately, the most difficult part of this task will be the fact that it is on the driver's side and we have absolutely everything in the way on this side of the truck, versus the other side where you don't have all the wiring harnesses, the ECM and everything to deal with. So other than that, we got two 7/16 deep sockets. We'll pull these clamps off. You got one down here, the intercooler, and then of course you got another one right up here bolted to the turbo. We're going to go ahead and pull it off from the turbo and the intercooler because, like I said, we've got new clamps and new boots that came with the kit. So we'll go ahead and get those off. Hardest part, like I said, will be just wrestling it out of here, and then we'll get the new one wrestled in, bolted in. This is a pretty simple project, but again, something else is going to go ahead and let this big old boy breathe a little better. If you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and check out the other video, like I said, but here is the new HSP intercooler pipe. Like I said, another piece that's packaged well, nicely made, beautiful powder coat finish. Considerably larger than the other. Once I go ahead and get the other one out, we'll do a side-by-side comparison so you can see the difference in diameter. You can already see it has far fewer bends than what we've got in there. So freer flowing, less air restriction equals better fuel mileage and more power. Alright, so here we are. This took a couple minutes. We got the clamp and the boot pulled loose off the turbo. I went ahead and pulled the clamp off from the intercooler. And then we went ahead and pried the boot right off of there. Now we'll go ahead and begin the task of just kind of wrestling and finagling this pipe right on out of there. To twist it around, get a few funky angles. We'll see what we can do. I am sure we will manage. So just looking at things, I believe this is going to be easier to finagle this out the bottom, come out down through the wheel well, versus up top of the truck. Oh yeah. Just a quick little twist, and just like that, she come right on out of there. That was much simpler than I anticipated. Alright, as you guys can see, now that we've got the old pipe out, we can lay it next to the new one here and compare the difference. They don't even look like the same pipe. You can tell there's far fewer bends, much straighter shot into the intercooler, much larger in diameter. Anxious to get this thing in there. Should go in and out much smoother without having to finagle around any more bends. So yeah, came out real quick and easy. I'm sure it'll go in just as quick and easy. So let's get on it. So here she is, finally got her wrestled in place. Really didn't feel I had a good position to put the camera, a good way to video me wrestling this into place. Although I did find it easier to actually come down from the top right in with this piece. There's really not, like I said, a whole lot of bends to have to work with or wrestle around into place. Basically just stuck it right in the top there, worked it right down into place, no big deal. Everything bolted up fairly well, although I will say those nice new rubber boots and fancy clamps are stiff. They put up the biggest fight over anything, so what I finally had to do was hit them with a little WD-40, get a little lubricant on them, because they are a good, tight, snug fit, and that rubbery material they're made out of is extremely dry. A lot of friction. You about drive yourself nuts trying to wrestle all those in, but a little bit WD-40 just lubed everything right up, and then they slipped right on in the boots, no problem. Got everything all clamped down and cinched into place, and it's a good, perfect fit, just like all the other HSP products we've been installing so far. And like the intake and the turbo mouthpiece, it looks super good up there on top of the motor. So these are all the HSP products we've got installed so far. Like I've said before, these are made to order. However, they actually got this piece to me extremely quick. From the time I ordered it to the time it was at my doorstep was less than a week. If you're not familiar with the HSP diesel products, they are made to order. They have several different colors and different finishes that you can choose from. This is their blood red powder coat, and this is actually just their standard powder coat finish. It's not an upgrade. They do have upgraded finishes you can get, or you can even get them in raw and paint them yourself to match, or whatever you choose to do. But top quality products. I'm super happy with HSP. I've got more on the way. The Y-bridge and high flow cold side to replace the EGR is actually out on the UPS truck, expected for delivery sometime today. So keep an eye out for the unboxing video of that as soon as we get it. I'm super anxious and excited to get that piece. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll see you next time.